Hello and welcome back everybody, Blue Dwarf here, and welcome to another episode of FTB Interactions. Now, today, as you can probably see, we've changed things up a fair amount. I've ripped out a bunch of stuff from this room. Don't worry, I haven't, you haven't clicked on the wrong episode. We haven't gone straight back to the beginning or whatever. But we have ripped everything out and left left only the magic items in here. So like this table, just one chest with all of our magic stuff in it. So this is going to be our magic room now. But you might be like, but where's all the other stuff gone? Because you had a lot of stuff. And where's it gone? So we have now got through here a bigger, much bigger, jumbo-sized version of the room next door. Considering that these stuff here only doesn't even take up like half of the room. Got more chests for storing all of our stuff, and all of our resources, which we will be grabbing out of here actually, and we will be using a lot of today. Grabbing resources, as we will be using those today. I mean, I did a fair amount of building, obviously, between episodes. Don't worry, I have got this all sealed off, and I even did some more detailed work on these guys, like with the proper things that make them look like they're clamped down to the surface. And my idea with these sort of handle-looking things is pretty much exactly that. That as if these rectangles were lowered down from just slotted into place like massive concrete porta cabins or something. I don't know. I'm sort of thinking like a sort of drop from space sort of thing. So yeah, I've sort of just done them exactly the same on either side. And then we've got down here we've got some of these supports to holding up this corner of the building with these nice rounded corners, which we also made on the architect's table, like these roofing tiles, which you can see I've used all over to create some more smoothed edges around places. And then I just sort of capped off this hallway, put in some windows into the top of it, and that's about it in terms of what I did for building. Had some windows in the ceiling this time because I just felt like it made it look nicer, and also changed up this block here for a slightly different version, which I personally like a little bit more. Right, so we've got these guys going in here, which I think surprisingly you actually have to put an item in for them to actually turn into the actual proper clay kiln. We got a porcelain melter here, dust maker thingy. But also I put our seared furnace into the floor basically because we also have a basement on this guy, just because this, for some of the more bulky things or for things that we need to put piping underneath. Yeah, just to have a general tidier look to our base. We also have a lot more room now for what we're going to be doing today, which should be making a boiler and steam powered machines. So the first thing we need to make is a small steam coal boiler. Now that takes a hammer, bricks and bronze plates. So I made some bronze. I'm just going to make a bunch of these into sheets, and we can make a bunch of bricks as well. And there we go, a small steam coal boiler. So we can claim all of those rewards, which we get from this, and we also apparently get one of these steam mage, or this one's the steam mage, this pedestals. This should be the other way around. We get sort of progression stamp points, even though we claimed these two at the same time, but hey ho, it doesn't matter. So we got a small steam coal boiler, Now, one of the things it said is never let your boiler run dry. Putting water in a dry hot boiler will cause it an explosion. So that's not a good thing. So we also need to make a brass plate just to finish that quest off, which I think will also be used in some of the next few machines we'll be making. But that gets us some zinc dust. You'll need brass bronze, the former of which needs zinc, which is only available in the Nether. Until you get there, you'll have to make brass with alchemy first, even though that just gave us a bunch of zinc, so maybe we can use that for making our brass for a fair amount of time. So one of the machines we want to make from this is obviously a macerator, because we can double our ores from this. So to make this, we need 2 pistons, some flint. So let's start grabbing some of that stuff. So 2 flint, some redstone, some iron, some wood, and we can grab some cobble out of this guy. So macerator, piston, 2 pistons, and we need to make a bronze hull, so we need to make more brass plates. So we'll just make all of those into brass plates, because I think that's what we should just do. So we need to make the bronze hull, and we need to make 4 small bronze pipes. Now, to get that, we need a file, which is just 2 plates. So I'll just make an iron file and grab a stick out of here. Oops. Iron file, and then it was just this, and small bronze tubing. And that gets us our steam macerator. Now, I think what we also need to do is we can make some more of these bronze pipes for transferring the steam between the different machines. So I don't know if there's any how automatic water works in this pack, but for water to be infinite, it needs to be in a river biome. Now, not uncoincidentally, the edge of this room is a river biome. So if we just, where does it change? So here. So what we can do is we can just get a few sets here, lower these down a block. Get rid of that a second. And we can just grab a piece of ice because I don't have a second bucket of water. And we have an infinite water source, and now we can use that in our steam boiler, and have our steam macerator next to that, or next to, close enough. Then connect them up with the pipes. Now these guys have vents out of the back, which is why I've put them one in from the back of the room. Now we'll probably actually end up running our bronze pipe underneath, well, depending on how long we stay in the steam age, because I'm not sure if it will actually be that long. So we can stick some water in, hit this guy, and it said very importantly not to let it run dry, so I'm just putting in a fair amount of water just in case. There we go. And we can stick some wood in this guy. So if we've got water in the middle, I'm assuming these are the two. Well, if that's got a liquid, it's probably the steam and something else. Maybe the actual temperature of the boiler. Now we can use that for our ores. So if we just stick, what can we stick in there? Just stick our Certus quartz in there just for the moment, just to see if this guy's working. I mean, it's not got any steam in it yet, so well, that's filling up with red, so that probably is the temperature. So we will leave that to heat up a moment, and whilst it does that, let's put that all back away. We will look at making some of these other machines, like steam forge hammer, because this guy can be used for, well, that's a lot of recipes, but is also used for forge hammer is for making plates more efficiently, so a 3-to-2 rather than a 4-to-2 ratio, which is cool. So the forge hammer, mark that off. So that we need to make an anvil for that. So we need iron blocks. We have 2 iron blocks. So we need to stick some more dust in this guy, and this one needs some more lava, which apparently has temperature now, even though it didn't before, which is weird, because I've been using that thing. I've been holding those cells without getting damaged by temperature at all, and now it suddenly decided that it does. Stick those bricks back away and zinc dust sort of things away. What else did that need though? So got the steam macerator, got the coal boiler, steam forge, make another bronze hull, which we can do quite simply, and another piston, which we need some more redstone for. And I put all of our wood into the the boiler, so we need to create something like that. We've got some steam in this guy. Got 1,500 steam in it. Not going too quickly. Got 44 steam. So let's see if this guy can produce, because this guy can be used in the pulverization. So let's see what it gives us. Is that using it up? I don't know. We'll see. Let's carry on making this guy iron, because we can't simply put 9 ingots together, make an iron block. It has to be cast, or solidified, or alloy smelted with a block mold, which we don't have access to just yet. So we need to also make some more of these tubing. I can craft tubes, not. There we go. So we'll probably turn more of this bronze into some plates. Don't know how much more we need, so I'll just grab that for the moment. Oh, so I think that was the sound. Yes, that was the sound of the steam venting, because if these steams, where is it? Don't know where it said it, but if this is blocked, all machines have a steam vent, and if this is blocked, it will jam. But is also needed to eject the steam out of this guy, which is cool. And continuing on with the iron, last 3 pieces. We'll also want the smelter, which we can make right now. bricked bronze hull, and then the steam alloy smelter. We can stick that right there. Now, can this be smelted by? So we need the forge hammer to make it into that guy, or we can pulverize it again. I think we have to pulverize this stuff again. Just working. So that gets us an impure pile. Can that be? That can't be melted up in there, but we can stick that in there. Oh, it's because it's a Certis quartz, right? It's because I was should have just used gone out and got some more proper ores. I think as I've been processing them all with that, so I don't have any normal ores right now. That's fine. The thing is, if we grab some wood, see if we can smelt the wood up. We need to produce a lot more steam first, so that we can then produce charcoal, and then fine. Just put a torch there for the moment, because there was a dark spot down here. Yes. So that is the last of the iron. Now casting into our block, and we'll be able to make the forge hammer. And so we made the alloy smelter, which gives us some pulsating iron. An alloyer that alloys for you and allies. Warning: do not put allies in here. Make sure to read energy requirements for recipes. Pulsating iron example requires 48 volts in a alloy smelter, meaning you need to have an MV tier alloy smelter to create it. So that's going into these then go into each respective electric version that there is. Right, so we've got all of the stuff that we need for the forge hammer now. Another piston and bronze hull, and we need more brass. Dang. So we need to create 5 and 4. So we can just go over to ran out of food. Go over here to our cauldron. Okay, I need to put a block down. Cobblestone's fine. And then there we go. Alchemical brass, which will get us a grand total of 2 more plates. So I'll probably have to make more. Right. Forge hammer. Oh, we already had a hull. Dang it. Right. So this guy's full up, and this one's filling up as well now. And right. What can this guy? Oh yeah, this one has literal tons of recipes. So yeah, but that's that one done. Better ingots into plates conversion, further pulverizes ores, triples as a cobble works and is actually fast. It loses some of its value in later voltage tiers since macerators can double, but it makes for a good cobble works. And Let's finish off making the rest of these machines, which is the steam extractor and the compressor. So let's make those. So that. I need to make some more brass. Probably should make an absolute bunch of it, really, but I'm hoping that we won't have to make too much more of it because, well, it is a pain in the ass to make. But we can put 3 in the forge hammer, and that will give us 2 plates. There we go, 2 bronze plates. Stick some more water in this guy, just to keep it topped up. And steam extractor, piece of glass. Have some glass in here. And more of these bronze. You can stick some more of this bronze in here. So you don't have to use the hammer anymore, and because it's better. Steam compressor. Need another piston. 3 pistons total. I thought we made a bunch of the bronze pipe. Did you really use it all already? So, pipe, and that's more bronze. I mean, it's not too bad. 70 millibuckets. Just one more. Go. And we'll get the steam compressor, which can go there. Another few plates for making. Oh, it requires so much bronze. I think this might actually be venting steam. Not sure. I think it was. So, this is definitely producing a lot more steam per tick now that it's up to full temperature. So it's something we want to be avoiding touching too much. Right. So steam extract. Made the compressor, we want the extractor. Need another hull, which needs more bronze plates. Lovely. Yeah, we made the compressor. We make the extractor. Whilst we wait for that, put more water into this guy. Right, that should be enough. Bronze hull, steam extractor, and that should be good for extracting. There we go. Can't extract those. are we going to see if this guy can actually smelt up those items. Right, so that's all of these finished up. Just remember exposing the vent. Right. Rusty and illegal in most places. On a more serious note, the ingots listed in this column will be the main workhorses of each tier. You'll be making a lot of steel for LV. How do you make steel? Blast furnace. Melting it in the melter. Can be made in the primitive blast furnace, which is primitive blast furnace. Isn't this guy over here? We need to make coke oven. More advanced metals. Check the metallurgy tab under the primitive blast furnace quest. So that's what we'll need to be able to. That's what we'll be doing to get onto low voltage machines. But yeah, so that's all of the steam machines. So I'm actually going to be wrapping it up there, guys, because that seems like a good point. So thank you very much for watching. Have a good day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.